new friends and every neighbour. Love the life you choose at Summerset Retirement Villages.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 72nd Summerset Retirement Villages National Open and Masters Indoor Bowls Championships at the Te Rauparaha Arena in Porirua.
That was an incredible match. That was well done. Well done. I'm impressed, James.
We're in the semi-finals now for the Open event, and we've got a cracking game for you here. We've got Daniel French versus Marcus Trillin.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Who else have we got in the commentary box?
Grant Rayner, here at your service.
That's good. The return of the three people. And then in the next game, we'll get last year's champion, Sean Blackburn, to join James and Rayner for his insights into what it's like to be in a national singles final.
I think throwing three off the end is his insight, right?
I'd say that's his key takeaway from that national singles final last year.
Right. Business time. We've got a new mat from what we saw Daniel French play earlier.
Yes.
I don't know about the speed, but the tracks look pretty similar.
From what we saw. Looks a little bit quicker, maybe?
It's a big swing. Based on the way that swung, I'd say it's quicker because it went back up the mat a little bit. So probably a slightly faster mat. Big swing on the side towards the grandstands.
All right, Marcus Trillin from the Waiwatu Catholic Club in Hutt Valley.
Yes. Little centre, but strong. Bowl there.
Pretty good, really.
Made the reserve for the Matt Blacks this year.
And he's up against Daniel French from the Green Island Club Otago.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So two good exponents of the singles game here.
We said it earlier when we had Paul Smith, Daniel French, we had two of the top 10 guys in terms of singles exponents in the country. I think we have again, right?
Oh, for sure. Marcus has been top bowler for a number of years now, probably more than a decade, I'd say. He's won a couple of the... we've got the New Zealand Catholic Indoor Bowls Federation. They run a...
He's won a few of them.
They run a big event usually on Queen's Birthday weekend. He's won that a few times, hence light singles.
Daniel here, nice and aggressive here. I love the speed that he's chosen here.
Oh, a little bit stiff.
Yeah, just dives in, right?
Millimetre wider, happy days.
He knows that. Now, this is the interesting one here.
Yeah.
Like,
back toucher.
How important is the bonus here? Do you go, if I chuck it off the side, it's okay?
Marcus is so good at the bonus shot.
We'll see it in a second. Yeah, look at this, coming back in.
Nice and wide.
That's class.
He took that really good green. He might have even made three of it there, right?
Yeah. When Marcus is going like this, he's a hard man to beat. He's like a train.
Great
Gets
shot.
those bonus shots every time. Draws his way out of trouble.
Yeah,
incredible player.
Two or three in the end?
I think two, I reckon two.
We'll find out from the scoreboard.
Viv Hudson on the scoreboard.
And Barry Chapman on the other one.
Yeah, been around for a long time, both of them. Yeah, two it was.
Marcus has this really good ability too. Like when you could be up against Marcus, you could be going really well. You could be 8-2 up, 8-3 up, and all of a sudden his game changes. And he just changes that game on you. All of a sudden the jack's out of the head, the jack's moving around the mat, and you just go, what's happened here?
I agree, but more often than not, it's in his favour. The odd time he plays a game-changing bowl that goes against him.
Yeah.
But I, by all means, live and die by that, right?
That's right. And, we had our Open Singles just a couple of weeks ago. Didn't qualify, right?
Yeah.
Didn't qualify. But here he is, semi-final New Zealand Singles. That's just the way it goes. You live by the sword, die by the sword.
For sure.
Beautiful delivery as well. Does Marcus on his forehand.
Yeah, that's nice.
All the basics are right. Square shoulders.
So last time we saw Daniel earlier, he struggled for a couple of ends, and then once he got locked in, he was locked in, and it was tough for Paul to go with him. Really.
He actually picked that straight hand really well in that last game we saw him play. He played a number of perfect bowls on the hand away from the grandstand. Opting to play the backhand on this occasion. We think it's a quicker mat. This will be a good indication here as we see it lazily come back in. Yeah, I think it's probably nice. Through the split he drew. It's a bit stiff. And he's gone for a walk.
Not a bit of something.
He's still in the stadium. He hasn't left.
Imagine if he's just gone.
Maybe he's going to get some grippo to slow those bowls down. This mat might be too quick.
That's good. Well, you see Marcus here, just not be fast. Check another one close. Willing it to run on that little bit.
Looks like he's just checking his text messages.
Maybe his phone went off.
TAB.
Was it his phone ringing?
Oh, he's not checking his TAB account.
I wouldn't have thought so. Jeremy's race isn't for another hour or two.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, we're only an hour away from Jez's race.
3:25 is the time.
Is it a good bet?
Yeah, 8:50. DD Super Stewart.
Every time I've bet on a race he's in, it hasn't worked out for me.
All right. Daniel not happy with that one. Maybe he's gone the same speed as his last one, and he knew that. So he knew he was going to be over the head.
Yep. Identical.
What's happening now?
Marcus is thinking, should I try and stop him playing that shot? He's missed it twice, in theory. Do I stop that? And
knowing that 3 times is he going to miss it? Probably not.
exactly. I may consider actually playing the forehand, the straighter side of the mat, and just trying to sneak around your front orange. You don't, obviously, disturbing the front orange is the last thing you want to do. But
Yeah,
if
that
can
way
just
you leave
sneak
your
round
target
it,
the same.
if you just sneak round and sort of stop the rake out the side.
Yeah, I think that's the logic he's using there. Look at that, the commentary team up on screen. None of them playing, obviously.
Well, he's going to just
Oh.
promote it. He's
Guts
just
that
going
one.
to promote it. He's just going to promote it.
Oh,
Not the worst. If he's counting, it's better, isn't it?
Still drawable, isn't it? He'll
Just leaving Daniel some room
But
there.
it's that really niggly draw, like there's gaps all around. If it's too heavy again, he's drop a 3 maybe.
If you shank one, it's 5-0, right?
Yeah, he wants to play that nice arc here, Daniel. He'll be focusing on getting his green right, that it's just going to break back into the head well.
Well, he knows it's going to come back.
It's a hard one to adjust your speed of foot when
Down to
you need
the
to keep the,
Oh,
you
for
need to
sure.
keep the green.
Yeah.
Down to the weight, eh? Like he knows it's going to come back. He's just got to get the weight right.
It's on the
This is
title-
not bad, eh?
title
This is not
line.
bad, all right?
I think he's tight still.
He's just light.
Bad bowl.
Yeah.
Be disappointed with that bowl. But I suppose if you're going to have a bad
3.
time, you'd rather it be early on in the game.
That's what we said in the last game, right? You've got 10 innings to go. Terry Moffat was 7-0 down after 2. And he managed to fight back to 7-0. We'll see if Daniel can do the same.
Absolutely. As Marcus delivers the jack, a short one. I don't think that's on purpose, I feel.
No.
So does that mean it's uphill, or does it mean he slipped when he threw the jack?
I think it was just a bad stroke.
Okay. Well, I suppose if you're going to throw it there, you've got to get close, and he's sort of managed that. Do we see a big rake here from Daniel?
I mean, I'm raking every time,
Yeah. He's got all the mat in the world to use at
but
the back.
not necessarily Daniel.
Let it go nice.
In the other semi-final, 3-0 after 2 to Caleb Hope.
Fair call there from Daniel French.
Caleb Hope's all over the jack too, by the way.
Yeah, he's playing well on that other semi. Marcus again on the backhand.
I think it was probably a good decision there, Alex, in that Daniel just really want to get his weight. If he can get his weight, he can outdraw anyone, right?
Yeah. I suppose it's about not appearing like you're panicking early as well.
Like
He's
of
going,
all
"Look,
the
I'm not
of all the
fussed."
bowlers we've seen on this mat, Daniel French definitely
Daniel-
the best touch
Yeah.
draw bowler. at the
Daniel
moment.
French and Brian McDonald for me are the two best ones we've seen on this mat. Great shot there from Daniel French.
Finding his way now.
Do they all go? Probably not. Or
Well,
things will move on the way.
They would definitely all go. It's just
On your forehand through the orange.
I just don't think we'll see it.
I'd like to see it though. And your follow through bowl would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? You could just about out with the front toucher on the spot.
I think he wants to play the backhand and try and get the blues out that way, but I don't think he can fold the middle blue out of the
Out is
head.
good, yeah.
You
We'll
might
see
just
what
want
he
to
does.
just pop one out, maybe.
Like you want to have an effective bowl with your third one.
Yeah, even if you're chipping an orange down the back, right?
Just looking to tuck the orange around.
Even just chipping the
How's
orange
his
around.
weight? How's his weight?
Chipping the orange around, that's what he's after. He's played it perfectly.
Temporarily a good bowl though, isn't it? Because it should, or it looks from this angle, it's just going to pop off nice and clean. Not even on this bowl. Daniel could opt to play his forehand for a third or fourth shot, pop him off with his last one.
No back bowls though, right?
Just bide your
So
time.
she's risky. But French, you'll want to play some risky stuff soon.
Yeah, it depends. I'd be tempted, or it'd be tempting to wait and just hope that Marcus can't find a way to lock that orange in.
I don't think he could find a way to do that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I suppose he could chip 3 rolls on the outside orange.
Yeah.
There's no path to get to the back of
Like
the
if,
orange.
if Daniel leaves it like it is, what's Marcus's next bowl is the question.
Off the side.
Yeah.
There's not like as in there's not a lot he can do, right?
Whereas-
Maybe even trying to draw or on the swing hand, trying to be a back toucher.
I think Marcus's
The-
Marcus's next bowl has to be the corner of the bottom of the box, right?
Yeah, the danger of Daniel playing an aggressive bowl with his third one is he might accidentally create something for Marcus to do. You just change the percentage chance of scoring a point. So we'll wait and see what the players make a call on doing.
It's just a preference thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let it go on his forehand. He's not narrow.
He's around the back.
Yeah, good shot. Happy enough with that. So now we wait and see what Marcus does. As the noise of the rain beats the noise of the music.
I think you're going to see Marcus follow that, even if he taps it himself.
Marcus back toucher, round the blue.
He did it on the first end, didn't he?
I mean, I don't think tapping it's bad in terms of moving the blue onto the jack to move the jacks 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, on the forehand side, that blue, that's the Yeah, I agree.
So who, do you think Blues got one, or is it the Orange? It'd be the Orange, eh? Orange would have one here.
Yeah, I'd have to think Orange has one. Either Orange has one or they're both touching. But
yeah, just swing in there. If he does tap it, it moves the jack, but might move the jack right into a bad place.
He's on a tighter line.
Oh, he doesn't like it. He's hoping that misses everything.
Here's a big chance here for Daniel French. He should be getting a 3.
Marcus might not have been too confident actually what he wanted there, eh?
Yeah, this is clever play from Daniel though. He's bided his time. What's the... You biding your time if you bode your time. He's bode his time.
If you bide your time, it bodes well, maybe.
Well, he's bided. I don't know. He's taken his time with his shot.
Beat A. It could all
No,
go
it's
in.
not that.
No.
It's not that.
you guys can stop now, right?
Well, we're just waiting for Daniel to make the decision to play the front orange.
I mean, I think he's considering playing it on
the backhand?
On the backhand, just with he might be able to score an extra point if he hit it perfect. I think he might just be worried about moving the jack out the back with the orange.
Yeah, and it's a call on what weight he wants to play the shot with. I mean, this short jack, as you alluded to before when you said you might rake it with your first one.
He's got
There's
3
so
chances
much room.
here, right?
So much room.
Has he got 3? He doesn't want that one, does he?
Yeah, if he plays his backhand, you could tap the orange that sits at 2 o'clock on your screen. Probably the blue that's in between the 2 oranges.
That's worst.
It's not amazing.
Oh, I mean, you'd still only drop one.
Yeah.
I think the kill's the worst thing that could happen, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was big chance there to get himself back in this game. He's 5-0 down. It'd be nice to get a number.
So we will see the backhand here.
Looks happy.
He knows that this can go 50-50.
How's his weight? He's half a chance.
How's his weight? It's too heavy, is he? No,
No,
perfect
good weight.
weight.
Percentage bowl.
I mean, there's absolutely no way he wanted to hit that, but that was one of the chances, right?
Yeah, for sure. He was always going to, score if he was on that foot target.
And he got 2 as well.
Just how many he was going to get. Good end there by Daniel, and he'll be looking just to assert himself into this game with this.
That's what we saw from Timo.
This one, Jack, going at an angle.
Just making sure he didn't throw it over, you know.
Yeah, fair call.
So just over the back of that screen is the ladies going the furthest. It's a 3-way playoff.
Looks like Dale's hovering.
Annalise beat Terry the first game. Dale beat Annalise.
So if Dale wins,
second
he
game.
wins it, and if Dale loses, we're counting the ends, right?
We have another 3 games.
We don't.
Be here all night.
All right, and then what's the score of this other? 5-0 to Caleb Hope, by the way, for those playing at home.
Yeah, playing good bowls. It's Caleb Hope. Trying to justify a week off work. Fair enough. Oh.
Is Gary Lawson his boss?
I believe so. I think that's the case.
He probably
there,
said
so
you can have a week off work as long as you win.
Yeah, I would
right?
say that's probably part of the deal.
And I'll pay you if you win, right? So,
All right, Daniel here on the straighter hand. Like I've said in the last 2 games,
Great shot.
it's a race to the white on the straight hand when you're at this level.
yeah.
Like these guys are obviously quality enough to play a lot of effective bowls on the swing hand, but it's just lower percentage, right?
Yeah, you're going to miss more by accident. You know, you miss it by 6 inches out of your hand, it's going to punish you at the end. Great bowl there from Marcus
Bowl for
Trillin.
bowl. They're backing up. They're
Look at
running
that.
out of room.
We've seen 4 great bowls there from these two players.
The way that's sat, he'll be switching here, right?
Yeah, for sure. We'll see him on the back end. Going to give it a nice chance to arc back in. It's easy to get focused on getting to it and taking a tighter line by mistake.
Even if I think he played a trail the white, and if you get the front, so be it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Look
want
at this arc. Look at this.
You want the jack here.
Lovely arc on that bowl.
Great
Good
position
shot.
now. Gee, you almost have to play the same shot.
Yeah, and if you know.
If Marcus goes 2 down here, he's actually played a pretty good bowl.
It's still
He
a good
gives himself
shot.
an opportunity. I think he'll just be checking if he can get a bowl round his one. Would it help? What are the percentage chances, right?
Yeah. Can he get between the jack and that blue, or can he bring that jack through onto that blue and into that other orange and just have it all crunched up in there?
Yeah. So we see him.
He does like to play the perfect bowl as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
He does it a few times, to be fair.
This is the perfect bowl.
Tight.
Yeah. But he hasn't played it this time. Doesn't like it. Looks away. The classic.
Interesting.
Trillin, look away somewhere else. They don't like it.
It's like the Joe Edwards in outdoor bowls. Always, every bowl she plays, she looks down for the first 10 seconds.
Right.
She doesn't look at her bowl when she lets it go, which I find quite stressful because I don't know if she likes it or if she doesn't.
She must like it, I'd say.
She just plays it and then just looks down.
Right.
Looks up for the end bit.
She's just messing with your head, Alex.
Yep.
Right, Daniel here, not happy with that.
Too heavy.
He's coming back.
Now, he knows he's overcooked it again like his last one. He's
Going to get a
that
back
one
sit. He's
down.
got a back sit.
still going to be one down though, right?
Goodness gracious.
Very
Now,
nice and wide. Nice and wide.
if we see Marcus go for the bonus bowl here,
Oh, he'll
that
go
is
for
a
the
sign of a
bonus.
man and good touch.
Like, this is the bonus guy, right? He'll go for it every time.
Draw the point of the draw the corner of the square.
He'll go wide, and if it comes back, it'll come back beautifully on that jack.
You would hate to dive under.
No,
Oh.
he's going to just...
6-0
Yeah.
there.
You'd hate to sit your one down and drop 2, right?
Oh, that's what I'd do, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. So what have we got? 6-2, and we just saw the scoreboard for the other game.
Yeah, 6-love. I like this no time limit thing in the semi-finals. The players can just sort of take their time, play the game as it's meant to be. You get your scheduled 12 ends.
Where do you want me to go from there, Alex?
No, that's all I got to say.
Cool, thanks.
That's what I'm saying. No time limit's the way to go.
It looks like Marcus is taking a fraction more green than a lot of players down that straighter path and seems to be getting more turn.
Yeah, we've seen a couple take more and get more
Yeah.
on that
The
backhand
wider you
side.
go, it seems to be coming back.
It's been a bit confusing, to be honest.
Couple of greens out there. So here's the narrow line. Perfectly good. But if you go slightly wider, it comes back still. So
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any further comment on that. Just keep an eye on it. It's not from here. Like he's taking the bowl through the middle of the box. Good shot. It's Mr. Keysetter in the background. Won this title in 2010. Good shot there from Marcus.
Interesting decision here for Daniel. Like we say, on most mats you just get down on the forehand,
Yeah,
right?
the instinct is the forehand for
Daniel
him.
French, runner-up, 2017.
Third equal in 2000 and Taupo.
Yeah, 17.
2000 and
Yeah, right.
Taupo.
Yep.
Cool.
That's when it was. It's
So
the
Wayne
win.
Baker?
Wayne Baker won that year, beat Steve Fisher in the final, and Steve beat Cameron Mackay in the semi. I think. That sounds right. I said it with confidence. You're right. This is what you're saying, James. It's so easy to do that on that forehand side, which would have been the natural side for Daniel to play. You just miss it by that little bit out of your hand and you get punished at the end.
Yeah. So the match changed, but the result's the same if you're not out to that green.
Here we go.
Slightly wider.
Lovely follow through there from Marcus Trillin. Swilling this bowl on. Good shot. Great bowl. Pretty good.
Yeah, Daniel's got to match that on the other hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't want, so you can see there, he doesn't want, like nobody wants to be playing this hand.
But
But
his
they
weight's
have to.
perfect, right? His weight's perfect. Just that green.
So we see an attempt at a correction here.
It's better.
Very, very close here from Daniel French.
Just get this flop.
Good shot. Shake his
Also
head a
coming
bit.
in at that steep angle, you get a bit more variance than you do on the straight stuff, right?
Marcus, same shot now.
Marcus just asking the marker, who is Roy McCurdy.
The man who dropped the trophy earlier on.
He did, he damaged it. I think the base fell off and they had to screw it back
Oh.
on.
Dear, oh dear.
First year on the executive and damaging some NZIB property.
Love it.
Oh, fair enough. Make yourself known.
He's nice and wide.
He's done the Rainer handshake on that one.
He has. That means he's panicking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've always thought it was when you'd played a good bowl, Rainer, when you'd do the...
That means he's fraction
It's
wide.
a good bowl. Matthew
He wanted
Farquhar started doing it as well. The
He
Rainer,
wanted it
the
to
Rainer
sit down.
shake. Sorry, James. I got distracted. You keep trying your best.
How do you wrangle you two?
Who do we think's holding here? That's the question.
The way he's looking at it leads me to believe it's not one blue.
You can see the reflection of the jack somewhere. There it is.
Probably that orange.
So what's
Would a brave man play orange, orange, orange?
Yes, he would.
Yep. That'll be pretty cool.
On the straight
If
hand.
you get it right, you get it slightly underneath the square, so that's where his left foot's pointing, literally in the middle of his foot. If you
Yeah.
follow that down,
I
that's
probably wouldn't worry about that
that's
third
what he's
orange,
thinking
but
about.
those two front ones, you can definitely get rid of those and maybe hold a two.
Oh, the right angle, you get the back one regardless.
Yeah.
yeah. Here we go. We'll see if he goes for it. He pointed his foot at it.
It's definitely on.
He's still looking at these, and these are the sorts of shots Daniel French can get.
And it's like, does he panic now, or does he just draw for two and he's only two behind, right?
I think he's going to play it, guys.
I
Here we
hope
go.
so.
Here we go.
In or out,
Using
you know?
this box
You
on
get
the
this far.
inside.
Not sure I would have done that.
It's interesting. It's
In
going
or
to be
out.
tracking out by the time it
If
gets
I'm
to
going
the
to win, I'm
bowl.
going to win, right? If I'm going to win today, I'm going to get this shot.
Just
That's
on the
right.
inside half.
He's on
It's
the...
tracking out. It's tracking
he's got
out.
the jack.
Oh,
Great effort there from Daniel French. Beautiful weight to that shot. Going to be one down, though.
it'll be one orange.
Probably a unlucky result.
Marcus went for the measures before he saw the head. And one it was. So 7-2.
After?
5. After 5.
Plenty of time left here. 7 ends to go.
That's a great question, James. See there the Summerset Retirement Villages boards to protect the cameras.
The two youngsters there discussing the game, enjoying their bowls there, just on the bottom of the on top of the screen to the right. Jordan Keane,
Matthew
Tosh, yep. Come up through the junior ranks together.
Good to see those groups of players, the generations of bowlers coming through. It's always been the way. Something Indoor Bowls does well is foster the junior bowls with the junior national singles final that we have and a number of junior representative events. There's generations of bowlers that come through playing with it against each other.
And you make good friends, because you're always going to these events, always
that group.
meeting up with it. And the groups come right through, the generations, and they're still together now.
Speaking of the juniors, who won the junior trophy?
I believe it'll be Nathan Trowell, I believe, potentially.
Pretty sure it's Nathan Trowell.
What was it called? The Cliff Thompson?
The Cliff Thompson Memorial Trophy. I think it was Cliff and Kath Thompson.
It's not a junior.
As we see Daniel French on the forehand here, willing this bowl to hold, willing it to hold.
Would want to hold a lot.
Still holding. It's gone really badly.
I think Matthew Foster might have been in the running, but I think he's just out of juniors.
He's out of juniors
by 1 year, or month, or
About
just
6
months.
months.
6 months, right?
We still have a Catherine Sen Smith trophy for the.
Yeah, that's because that's for the player over 65 going the furthest in the open singles, whereas the Masters event is for over 60.
And do we know who that is?
No.
Sweet. All right, so Marcus here, obviously, just trying to consolidate.
Great
Get a bowl
bowls.
in
Look at
behind.
this.
He's putting together a big end here.
Does it stop the kill a bit?
I think it does. It would be fantastic if the jack went back to where the spot is, wouldn't it?
For Daniel, yeah.
But for Daniel, it'd be
I
great.
think it might follow the orange out.
He'll
All right,
get a better angle at it than us.
The picture-in-picture here, we got 8-3 in the other semi-final to Caleb Hope.
As we see Daniel wander back down. Opting to play the backhand, by the way, is lining up.
Harder shot.
Yeah.
Plenty to swing back into. He doesn't like it, essentially, let it go. He overcorrected.
Gave it too much green, right?
Yeah.
That probably would have killed, I think.
I tell you what, though, that front orange is looking pretty good there, right?
Do you take one of the blues off, or is there no point?
No, yeah, take this one out. This one at the bottom of the screen off.
Like, you can't really, you don't want to build the head anymore. You're 7-2 up. There's no
He'll
point.
just
for
come
another
in. He's
lot
just
of
coming on the
players.
straight hand. Tap that.
You just draw the spot, right?
Tap the 5 o'clock one in and draw the spot same time.
Absolutely, drawing the spot.
Here we go. Let it go smooth. It's a good start.
Oh no.
Up
He's
in the block.
putting something in the way at least. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not a bad, it's not a bad
fair
bowl.
Yeah. This is
This is where it all goes wrong, right?
Do you reckon?
You just draw.
Do you reckon he may just try and sit one of the oranges down
I
and
think
take
so.
the spot of it and get shot or second shot, sit into the split sort of thing?
I think that's the percentage shot that's on now. It's just chuck it out on your backhand, try and sit one down.
It's a brave one to do on that hand, right?
You just have to back yourself to pick it perfect.
I think he just
It's
overplays it.
probably easier to do than have a proper smack.
I think he's just got to play like 2-3 rolls through it.
Yeah, be reaching. You could play a reaching bowl.
I suppose you've got the block to wick off. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need
Well, that's what I'd be looking
Get
for.
past the block. It's happy
'Cause
days.
that's I'd be hitting that probably. I'd be getting that. That'd be the perfect. And then you just slide in and around.
Yeah, we'll see what he opts to do on his backhand.
But if that blocks the fourth shot, it's not that bad, right? You can knock one out. But it's just going for the. He's got it out there. I'll tell you what, guys.
No.
An unlucky result.
I understand why he's made that decision. He'll just be very disappointed with the result, considering how close he got,
He
right?
gave it
That
every
was-
chance, and he's dropped a 3 there.
Maybe what 5-10 mils wider, heavier, and he was there, you know. But
Not even heavier, just wider, right?
just wider. Yeah, it was perfect, really.
So we're
Looked really
10-2 after at the halfway point.
Yeah, it's fascinating. You're absolutely right, James, on this mat. It's the player that gets that straight end first. It's just able to go build end on end on end.
Yeah, yeah.
We've seen it happen a few times with two good players, and they just pick that straight end first and put that pressure on.
And there we go there. Right
Force
there.
the opposition
Bang.
to play the swinging hand
Right on it.
and go, good luck, buddy.
and he's not beside it. He's right in line with it. Perfect.
I wonder if you got some spare time tonight, Alex. Go back and count how many people played the swing side of the mat and the straight side of the mat. Total number of bowls, and I reckon every winner would have played the most bowls on the straight hand.
Oh, definitely.
At least 80%.
But as it like just total number of bowls on the straight hand,
Yep.
the winner of the games played more bowls
Yep,
there.
I agree with you. And that's probably fair to say about any bowls game ever.
Anyone who's
Oh,
winning,
no.
anyone who's winning just let off on that straight hand.
Yeah.
Like it's
When you've got a clearly straight
Seems
hand.
narrow underneath
But
it.
what
Even-
I'm meaning specifically is playing, like forcing the opposition to play the harder
The
hand.
swinging hand, yeah.
So-
with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
The ones that have been able to do that more.
like we've seen 80% of the bowls on the hand, but forcing the opposition to play more of them like this here.
Yeah, he's wanting that to keep going once he gets past that point. That's actually fine. What's Marcus do here? Does he play the backhand through the
well,
blue?
he tried the big swing before and he didn't
Yeah.
like it.
That's the thing, right? Like, I think you just trundle down the straight hand. Getting bowls handy now for Marcus is the
Yeah.
key.
Play that nice weight. Hope it's going to break back in time.
Yeah, didn't want to do that, but it was still the percentage side of
The
the
right shot to play. Yeah, nice weight to play it with as well.
Opens up this hand for Daniel to add a few more.
The semi-finals tighten up, by the way. 5-8 to Caleb Hope after 8 ends of the 12 that they'll be playing. So we see Daniel French on the back end. Good shot.
That's
Good
actually a
shot.
pretty good result, right? That just now leaves Marcus the rest on that,
Yep.
which I mean,
See
you
him.
don't want to be
bet
6
against
inches
it.
wide and give Daniel a chance for 3 though, right?
Let it go nicely again. Just giving it a look. If he's got perfect weight, this is coming back. Lovely bowl.
So he's cut away the opportunity for 3, which is good.
It's imperative that Daniel makes a 2 out of this, isn't it? He's 8 down after 6.
Yep.
Just chuck it on your backhand.
He's desperate to look for a 3, but there isn't one there.
There's
right?
no 3. No, make it. Just make it 2. Get within that 6 points. See what you can manufacture on the next end.
Like we said earlier, like obviously playing in the Wellington area,
Very
great,
close here. Great bowl there from Daniel. That's a great bowl there
great
from
shot.
Daniel French.
With Marcus, right? You've got it. Like he lives and dies by the big shot, right? If you can force him to play a big shot or make a mistake like that, that's your only way back in.
Yep.
He's too quality of a player to just have you outdraw him for 8 shots.
Yeah, absolutely. You can keep up for him for so long, then all of a sudden, bang, he's played this massive shot, and it's just turned the whole head around.
Good
You just go,
idea.
what just happened there?
Yeah.
I thought I was in control of this game. Nah,
So we see,
you're never safe.
yeah, 8-5 there. That's the other semi-final.
So it's 10-4 big buddy to Marcus at the moment.
Daniel, good first bowl. Good shots here now. He's been able to start off on that forehand side.
So this
Get
is
that
where
jack, eh?
you play the aggressive now, and you're just You're just trying to find the front half of that side of the mat, right?
Something right on the spot here would be good.
Marcus following it down, taking a high line for that hand. That's a great bowl there.
But like we say, he's getting more turn than everyone else.
He is,
Sits out
yeah.
again, the orange.
We'll see. Rinse and repeat from Daniel. Maybe a little bit more weight if he feels like it.
Just wants to niggle through that gap.
Colin Williams and Sean Blackburn in different beanies. In the background. This is close here from Daniel French. Wants it to sit down.
Yep.
Great shot.
Excellent bowl. That's how he's going to have to build his heads to win this game now.
That's going to force Marcus onto the big swing, do you think? Come around to the box on the big swing? What do you think? He just keeps on
Marcus
this hand
is-
and comes into the box another hand, you know?
In his head, is he like, oh, if I drop a 1, it's okay, do you think? 5 up after...
Marcus
After
likes
8.
Marcus likes to score, but he'll be playing the board now and going, yeah, 1's good. But he's definitely
his
drawable.
weight?
Like, it's definitely drawable if he's got it right.
That's the thing about a big swinging hand too that people sometimes don't take into account. It's because your bowl's travelling over more mat. You do actually have to push it harder because it's going over more mat.
Don't tell everybody.
Oh, don't listen. It's the same weight both ways, but yeah, the big swing will take some weight off your bowl, so you have to add a bit. Same if you chuck
Point
a
to
wobble,
point.
it's the reverse, isn't it?
Point to point, you're travelling further. What are we, 9-5 in the other game now after 9?
Yeah, Caleb scored again. He's hadn't scored for a bit there, but now he's back on jump. I'm not sure what happened with the woman over there. Dale's in all sorts of trouble by the looks of that.
All
So
right,
it could be a
Daniel's
comeback.
trying to give his bowl a chance
he
to get
around it?
round. I don't think he is, though.
Not bad though.
Oh, look how that's stuck. He'll be pleased.
It's not bad. Don't think that
Does
anyone's getting
Marcus
around
go
it.
all the way around, then have a niggle with his last bowl? We're
He's
looking for like the spot
gotta.
with this one.
He's got to go all the way around. He's got nothing else.
Middle of the square even is okay with this shot.
I think his orange is flat, isn't it?
Nothing to hit. You're only 1 down.
Tell you what, though, Daniel French will be going for the outside blue if he, maybe for more shots.
So we see Alex Steele and Michael someone in the background. Played Nash Burton briefly, the guy at the back. Moved back up to Northland. Every Nationals.
It's a hard shot to play, though, isn't it? On that big swinging hand if you go for the outside blue, right?
I think
Put a wobble.
he's tried to wobble his way around there and get
That's
the hard
genius.
turn late. Just
Oh,
like
what a
class. Absolute class right there. And the sit.
Incredible.
I think even Daniel wants it to sit here.
That's so clever. That's amazing.
Marcus is looking for the clapper.
Amazing. What a great shot.
May have attributed that to someone who taught him the wobble. John Zeno, maybe.
Yep.
Looking for him up in the crowd. That's for you, John.
It's a good bowler is John. You can tell everyone he's taught because they put their left foot in front of their right knee for reasons.
Any good ones?
It's for reasons. They're good bowlers, to be fair. I've tried it and I hurt my back. Let's move along.
I see.
Try to put your foot in front of your knee. Yeah, that
Yeah, it's a bit painful.
could hurt.
It's a bit painful.
Got too much going on, you know.
As we see Daniel had a look at the head. What's his shot? What's he do?
He's either smoking the middle blue, trying to chip both oranges, right, and trying to create 2 or 3, or he is, you can't say following Marcus.
He's always got one. He's happy with it. God,
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to play mega good on the next 2 hands.
Oh, we've still got 5 to go, 4 to go after this.
Yeah.
This is close.
I'll tell you what, no wobble required. But yes, it was in the end.
Doesn't want it to sit down.
Maybe.
Actually,
if
sit down would be great because you could make it 2, couldn't you?
It might go back
If
up
it
to me.
springs enough.
The little
Yeah.
tippy tap now on the straight hand for
This
Marcus.
is the decision for Marcus, yeah.
Oh, Marcus.
Another good decision, I'd say.
Wise. Wise man. We see a blue there, so the difference is now 5 points.
So Marcus just happy to just go one
after
down.
8 ends, 4 ends to go, 5 points.
He obviously thought that the balls were just too close to that jack to fold over and maybe the jack would spring.
No, he did what he wanted to do, which is keep Daniel down to a maximum of 1 with his third bowl, didn't he? He played that lovely little wobble shot. Hard to do on your backhand as well. It's quite impressive. Bit of a flick there from Daniel.
Just let it go late, but it's come out all right.
Last
Twice.
time someone said a flick
Twice,
from Daniel.
twice today I've said that. And twice he's
What
been
happened?
perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yeah. He should flick more often.
Maybe I should try flicking it.
I wouldn't.
Okay. Fair call.
You just worry about your swerve drive.
I've got a pretty good swerve drive.
Terrific.
I'm looking forward to the district challenge.
Well, 4 ends to go.
10-5.
Marcus in control here. Are we seeing the makings of the New Zealand champion Marcus Trillin here? Can he hold on for this game and the next game?
I think we've seen Caleb Hope take a 7-point lead with 2 to go in
6
his
point lead.
semi-final.
The winner of this game is going to have to get past the
it's
great
not.
white hope of
Not as many
Caleb.
as 7.
So 6 up, 2 to go.
Yeah, he'll be back himself.
Sink the what? Oh.
Tempting, but he hasn't done it. Anyway, back to this game. Good bowl there from Daniel again.
Pretty good effort, right? It's just so hard to keep a bowl out there.
It is. And it's he's going to have chances with the third and fourth. There's almost nothing Marcus can do to take that opportunity away.
You can draw back, don't you?
Oh, I said almost nothing. He's going to wobble. Got a wobble on his forehand here.
He's done one and now he's confident with it.
Not much of wobble happening. Needs to add another 3%. Well, it was good.
Just a slightly different gradient, right?
Yeah. Going for a walk.
Well, that hand's perfectly set up if he just gets that bowl clean and rolls it out. This is a big bowl here. This is a game-changing bowl from Daniel French on the big hand. Is he going to go the big hand? No, he's not. He's not.
Daniel on the backhand. Is he looking for a little tap?
He's going
We
to
can
have a
call it
chase.
tippy. Tippy tap.
He's chasing the white. What are you
Tippy
guys
tap
talking
tap
about?
chase out the back.
He is hunting the white here without question.
Here we go.
Doesn't like it because that's
Feather,
not turning.
little feather.
Another
Wow.
ball out there.
Still building a reasonable head. He just
Yeah.
needs to play an effective bowl.
I think he's got to throw caution to the wind here, doesn't he? Big swing, jack only. I'm going to get 3. I'm going to win this.
Another wobble. This is more wobble on the wobble. Is it holding? Is it holding?
He'd
It's
want
going
it to
away.
swing. Yeah.
Goodness gracious me.
Even with a wobble, it's 2 feet narrow.
He put more wobble on it and he's finished in exactly the same place as his second
Yeah,
bowl.
they're not easy on big swings.
We played a test match against Australia in 2013, and we had to wobble every bowl on one hand. The hand was so big.
That
And this
sounds
is on
like
a big, heavy mat. Wobble it right to the edge, and it came right back in there. It was
All right,
just
big
ridiculous.
bowl here for
Here we
Daniel.
go.
This is massive in
Chance. There's a chance.
terms of the game.
Still a
He's
chance.
perfect. isn't
He's
he?
got
What a
it.
shot
Oh,
there
he's
from
put on the
Daniel
back foot
French.
too, has he?
See now Marcus has been absolutely punished for trying to get too cute with the wobble and not just biffing it out to the edge and
Yeah.
just.
Because he didn't need to, eh? He could have just drawn that on that
He's just
end,
gonna
right
try
to the
to
very
get
edge of the
six-
mat.
He's proven he could draw it, right?
He just got to get the middle. Oh,
He's
oh
tight.
no.
He's tight.
He just thought that would hold up with weight, eh? And here we go. He's let him back in.
What's happened? Is that 4? Is that a 4?
It's minimum three, right?
It's 3.
Oh, what a bomb by Daniel French, though, to get down. He's been struggling a little bit. Played it absolutely perfect.
Yeah, 3. 8, 10.
Fantastic. What a game
Wow,
of bowls.
that's it. Let's just open this game right up.
Marcus.
18, game on, mate.
And
Yep.
psychologically, who's got the momentum now?
Frenchie.
Without question. I mean,
It just
Still two in
depends
front.
what happens here. These first bowls right now
Front
from
nut.
each of them are crucial.
There we
I
go.
would say this game feels even.
Yeah,
French
Yeah.
are 2 behind, but that's just a big swing there.
They've both been playing well, right?
yeah.
And Marcus has just done what Frenchie's done.
That's a
nice
pretty good
track.
track.
Earlier
It's
in the
just a
game.
fraction past, yeah.
A little bit overplayed, so he's left it openish. Open enough here for Marcus. Bit of adrenaline there, perhaps.
And we've
Dropped
just
a
seen
4.
Caleb Hope drop a 4. 6 up, 2 to go. Drops a 4.
Probably a kill would have been a good idea to be 4 up last end.
Run the
But
wide.
there is
Potentially,
stuff happening left, right, and centre in the
Oh,
semi-final
It's
stage.
going crazy.
Chaos.
I'm stressed.
Yeah, I'm stressed. I've got no horse in the race.
Marcus just drifts on by as well. Daniel's a chance to find the front of the white here.
Needs it to get down. It's just a sign of he's real keen to get that front touch out.
He's keen to sink it, right?
Yeah,
We saw him do it on the last end. There, Marcus switches to the big swing.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. No wobble on it this time. Rain a shake again.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Wonder
Burke's
if he's-
right on the jack too, first bowl. And the other semi.
Oh, exciting times.
I've called this pretty good, and that's a foot narrow. It's
And
just
that's the
turned
thing.
so much.
That's the thing. Like he couldn't. How much more green could he have taken in that situation?
Oh, he could
An
have.
inch.
He could have wicked off the wood.
Well, this is exciting times, guys. Exciting times in both games right now.
Oh, I'm stressed out for everybody.
This is a good bowl.
Still with that intention of getting the jack. He's just. I wouldn't say he's overplayed those bowls.
He may even be one down.
He's
It's
probably
just
one down.
interesting that Marcus is persisting with this big swing.
It's almost like he wants to prove to himself he can nail it.
Yeah. It's like, I know that I can get this. And he's probably got it this time. That's looking pretty good.
He just gave it that bit extra speed, right?
This is such a bizarre hit, isn't it? Because
Wow.
Daniel's 2 down.
It's almost identical shot to last end almost.
Do a scoop. A scoop.
Absolutely. Bringing that jack to the corner of the box, 4 shots.
I'm going to say that the outcome of this bowl will decide the game.
That's a good call, and it will if he can pull that jack for 4.
If he pulls the white for 4 and Marcus will be cross with himself, he's gone narrow twice.
Tell you what, Caleb's in a bit of trouble over there on the other mat, just quietly.
Oh, the tension is palpable.
He's
Is
at,
that the thing people say?
he's at least 1 down.
Here we go. On his forehand is Daniel French. Big bowl in the context of this match. Let it go smooth. I think he's a chance.
What's he doing
He's-
out
he's
there?
wide again.
What's he doing out there? But he's going to rub in. No, he's not. He'll be so disappointed with that.
He'll be filthy.
Like, it felt like he didn't have enough weight either.
Almost like he's tried to just trail it 3
Goes,
inches. sort
I'm
of.
happy with 1, even. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm happy with
Oh,
1 here. If I
like,
get 2,
like
I get
2,
2.
like he's trying to create 2, a perfect 2. Yeah.
And
An ugly 4 would have been
We
good.
talk about these bonus bowls. Here's one here.
On having a bonus bowl on the straight hand's huge as well, right?
No, he's short. Fascinating to watch these players under pressure, obviously.
Under the obviously.
Doesn't matter how good you are, right? Getting to the
I've-
business end of the game here, and that was like, I'm going to be
Obviously-
3 up if I get it.
Grant will tell you more than most to have playing pressure bowls in semis and finals of nationals, right?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, it's exciting and exhilarating. It's in or out stuff, and you just go, I'm going to live by the sword, die by the sword. I'm going to get it. And that bowl there from Marcus just wasn't that.
So we
So
see
we-
the end of the first semi-final. James, give us a call.
Can't see if I think he's short here.
No, he's just pulled up again. It's right behind that middle orange over there, James.
We've got a situation where Caleb Hope is playing. 2 up last end.
I think
One,
he's
one down on the
One
head.
down on the head. Bowl to go.
Michael Burke has a chance to draw for 2.
Looking massively stressed out and going for a walk.
All right, now
or is he going to play a run shot and hit that front orange?
Caleb says
Daniel-
he's 2 down on the head.
Daniel's
That's
trailed
interesting.
here.
Caleb's shaking his head. It's going to fall off his shoulders.
He's 2
Yeah.
down on the head there.
He's still thinking about the last end, dropping a 4, right?
We're going to see next round in that semi-final, I believe. Anyway, back to this one. So we need to find a 3 for Daniel.
So Marcus drew a side toucher, and Daniel did try to chase it a wee bit. Yeah,
great
another
pass
cracker,
here.
right?
There we go.
Now just a must-get bowl on the swing hand here.
Oh,
right?
there's no other option.
You've got to find 3 and 2 ends.
He's got to commit to land on the back one.
They're looking for a 2 on this one. The other semi-final. Coming right down to the wire. It's Marcus Daniel.
Now, this is where you overplay it, right? Probably play 5 rolls instead of 3 and just making sure you make contact.
Yeah, that's what he's done there. This is half a chance here from Daniel French. If it holds, it just needs to
tight,
hold up.
He sort of knew, as soon as he let it go, he didn't like it, I don't think.
If it doesn't have the speed, you know it's tight.
Yeah, it goes away.
And then Michael Burke's just drawn a 3rd one here to hold the win after being 6 down, 2 to go.
This is incredible scenes over here.
Holding the win.
This
Michael
guy
Burke
makes it to the final.
Looks
That's
like
an
he's
impressive
about
effort.
to have a conniption of some sort.
I honestly think Caleb will just absolutely send this.
Barrel the
Into
bejesus
oblivion.
out of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Next round, thank you very much.
Yeah, stand up.
He's got
Outdoor bowls
well,
delivery
if
coming.
he doesn't
I
have
think.
a good stand-up, I'd be very surprised because he's a top-notch outdoor bowler.
Now, just with Marcus moving that orange, the jack off the orange here. Is there a chance Daniel could peel these orange bowls?
That'd be cool.
Middle one.
Maybe.
Just fly through the middle one.
Can he get the jack and just take it straight to the blick? Can it
Yeah,
like-
that's what I can't see anymore, right?
That's what we see.
Sorry. Sorry, I've been getting Matthew and Michael Burke confused.
Yes, which one's what?
Oh, yeah, it's Matthew.
So Matthew's the dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
I
Michael's-
marked for Michael yesterday, and that's what's been in my head for 2 days.
Nice weight.
Yeah, here we go.
Nice
Lovely
hit from
weight
Daniel
here,
French.
French.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
that's that chip off like I was mentioning, right? Just
We've got
chunking
to
through
stand up.
there.
We've got to stand up from Caleb Hope. Stand up from Caleb Hope.
Oh, we wouldn't
Can
get
we
a
get a
camera on
camera
that,
on
right? Nah.
Okay, well, I'll let you know how it's going.
He's doing the elephant delivery.
All right, Marcus on his backhand. He's chasing Daniel's bowl down here, trying to chip Daniel out of the head.
He's done it. He's done enough. He's done enough for one.
Caleb Hope's killed his end, so he's now all square playing an extra end, and he should get asked to throw the white. But it's Matthew's decision.
And there's a great decision. Like, he was 6 up, 2
oh.
minutes to go. If he'd killed that, he was only 3 down. He won the game, right?
Matthew's confused. What?
Oh,
Caleb probably hasn't played the game since those rules changed either. It's a continuation of the game.
no, so because it
Not
was a
anymore?
kill.
It's killed on the
Was it
last
killed?
end.
Oh, last
So,
game, right.
so Matthew has the choice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Up to go first or
so
not.
Matthew's asked, and Caleb was waiting for it.
Fair call. I never, just
All
stay
right. Now back to what we're looking at
there.
here.
Oh, sorry, just stuff going on left, right and centre.
He's left on the big swing again, right?
Nah, front toucher under the orange. Honestly,
Yeah, beautiful call there.
if he's
Yeah.
if he's
I
holding
love your confidence, James.
if he's holding one, regardless, I think you've got to play the straight hand.
What about overplaying on the big swing? It's overplay it. Just get that jack right out the back here. If he's too heavy, he lands on the front one.
Oh, was that a serious suggestion?
I don't have an opinion.
He's going for the lot, mate. He's going for the lot.
No, he can't be.
He might be.
It's his last bowl. Yes.
He might be going for the lot.
Oh my goodness.
Front
so that
orange.
orange that sits at
He'll
12
lose a blue.
o'clock.
He'll lose a blue.
No,
But
no, I think it'd get past that one.
What an incredible shot this
oh,
is.
do you think we'll go for the split on them?
I think he'd get a 3 minimum.
Yeah, it'll be his bowl staying on the mat.
Yeah,
It'll be
he'd
the
get a
interesting one.
I think we'll see a 3 here for blue.
It's
Daniel's capable of magic.
a massive decision, right? He doesn't want to play it. This is not what I would do. I'll make this clear.
This is what I would do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wouldn't do it.
I'd have done the option, which is to hit the
I
orange.
would
and try
overdraw
and
this.
clear 2 or 3 of them off.
I would overdraw this, and I'd have that jack in the box, mate.
Are we going to see a wobble then?
Nah, not from Daniel.
Jack in the box.
He's the only one who's got to the edge of the mat. He gave it an absolute, unbelievably good chance.
Still going.
That's a great bowl. Like, there should be clapping in the crowd there. That is the best attempt at a bowl
Incredible
on that
effort
hand.
there. Only the one.
Just the one.
It's 2 the difference. You know,
Yeah, the Marcus and Daniel are now just talking about whether it was worth a go.
Yeah.
We'll know in 4 minutes' time whether it was worth a go.
Oh, there's just been so much happening in all these games, James.
Okay.
Staggering. We've got an angle on the semi-final. We see, thank you, Caleb Hope there, all square.
Drawing
extra
the shot.
end, drawing one.
That's an extra end over there, team. It's all square.
When
An
it takes
extra
all,
end.
Can
when it
hardly
takes all,
contain myself. There's Burke, who's either Matthew or Michael.
It's definitely Matthew. Come on.
it's Matthew.
So I
Matthew.
apologise too when they watch it later.
When they named Michael, they should have thought about how confusing that might be.
Honestly, yeah.
Call
I
him-
had trouble this morning
call
when it
him
was
Stephen or something.
Malcolm Foster was the commentator, and Matthew Foster was the...
Malcolm Foster.
Yeah.
Malcolm
You
Trout.
did have trouble.
Oh, that's it. That's the one. See, right there. That's the problem. Anyway,
Good shot here from Trillin.
Yeah, lovely bowl from Marcus there. Important that he nailed that last one.
We
right?
see Burke in the other semi-final player.
he's got the
Bob.
slide. He's got the slide off the
Absolute
short
bomb.
bomb.
He is on fire. He's having the tournament of his life.
Now look at this, Daniel. Every day of the week you're playing the backhand, right?
Yep.
Except on this mat, it's just so strange. Right?
Asking if it's touching, so he's thinking I can tap the jack out to the corner of the square and build my two there. Henry Daniel does need 2 points in this end. Every chance in the world. Yep.
He's not bad.
He's got
Wide,
it.
isn't
He's got it.
he? He was wide.
Oh, I'll try and be
He's got
optimistic.
two there
James.
now, though.
Oh, what I mean he's got is he's got a good back bowl for his third one.
And then we're going to see Caleb Hope here
On the forehand.
to save the game.
6 up, 2 to go was Caleb.
Does he
Let
like
go.
it? Does he like it?
Let it go.
He likes
He's
it.
stalking it. And he got it.
No, he's
Oh,
rolled
it's
through.
rolled away.
He's
He
rolled
might.
through.
Who knows? Marcus
Oh.
has just played a bowl on the swing hand.
Oh,
Matthew's just coming down to have a look.
He looked to the heavens.
I feel like my
He looked to the
concrete's
heavens
falling
like he
apart.
had it, but has he not got it? Is it the side blue?
I think.
I don't know, but we've also got a final end here, guys.
Oh, just stuff going on left, right, and centre, James. We see here.
This is closer for
This
He's
is
got it
Daniel.
this time. He's
Or is he under?
He's under.
Oh, he gives
Oh,
himself a
here
big
we go.
chance, though.
Well, though,
Gives himself a big chance.
what's Marcus's call here? I don't think you can back yourself on the swinging hand to pluck a bowl off.
Does he play the shot
It looks
himself?
No, no.
tempting.
No, you could fly it.
I would like to take all 3 off, really.
You could actually fly it on the.
Go square through your blue.
You could play the straighter hand
11-9.
Ah, push
straight
it
out the
there,
shortest
yeah.
one.
He
Yeah.
could trail the jack right through there to himself.
Just,
I
and
think he's trying to draw it right.
yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
going to
just
draw it like
quickly-
he would do, right?
we see Burke. He
Nice
can't-
grass. Nice grass.
That's the green.
Short.
Now he
is
wants
gonna
to be
in the
over.
way?
Doesn't want to be. He's in a good spot.
Oh, he's done enough to force Daniel onto the harder hand.
Daniel's
Right?
got to be on the back end now. Can make it 2 out of it. Burke on the other semi-final playing his last bowl.
He's going to slide.
He's a chance here.
He's gone on by. That's unbelievable stuff.
Great,
What's happened
fine.
on that semi-final?
Hold your head up high.
Oh,
Matthew.
what a game.
You've played well.
Was it the blue or an orange?
I still don't know. Are they
Is
kicking
it
the
a
head
blue
right?
or an orange?
It's the blue one.
Yep, the blue. So
One
Caleb Hope,
blue.
Wow.
Caleb Hope through to the final.
He
And
was-
then we're about to see for a match winner here for Daniel French as
Chunted
well.
his way to a win there at the end.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and he'll be the first one to tell you.
Here we go. Sliding off
Alright.
the front
So we
orange.
see Frenchie. on
You'll
his
slide off the
backhand.
front orange if he's narrow.
Yeah, big
Yeah, I
chances.
think you play for the slide, and if you get the white clean, you might hang on the edge of the mat.
He's played some perfect bowls.
Good
He's
weight.
close.
Good weight.
He's close here.
Good weight.
Needs
Daniel
to hold.
French needs it to hold.
He's got enough for one.
He's moved it enough. I think he's moved it enough for 2.
I don't know if he has.
No,
I would
it's
like
not
him
enough.
to have because
It's
I
not
want
enough.
I
It's
want to see
only
another
one.
bowl. I don't you,
yeah,
Alex?
I want to see another bowl. I think he's got 2 based on that camera angle alone.
No. He's asking the marker, though.
Rainer, we want to see another shot
Yeah.
played.
I wouldn't trust Roy's eyes.
He's
Oh,
going to
he
shake
is.
hands.
All right.
Unbelievable.
So just in the space of 30 seconds. Oh, measure it. Call the umpire.
I mean, it looks like it. Look at it.
I am looking at it, and it's orange all day long.
Fair enough.
So
Fair call.
all right, so we'll wrap this one up, boys.
Yep.
11-10.
Definitely 11-10 to Marcus Trillin, and he'll be playing against Caleb Hope in about an hour's time, straight off the back of the Masters Singles final we're about to see shortly.
Yes.
See you all shortly.
Thanks, guys.
Think new friends in every neighbour. Love the life you choose at Summerset Retirement Villages.